book, Things Fall Apart, talks about when the sender cannot hold. And that is exactly what is happening in this country. We have sunk very low because we are actually manipulated by the political elites. And on this basis, you realize that this is the same thing that was happening during the last days of Moi regime. I'm seeing them returning to this country. Why? Because the government, when it realizes that it cannot sell its agenda, it has gone to bed with the goons. I'm saying this with a lot of authority because this very president came to the fore on the basis that he was going to dismantle the former regime's goons or squads that were there being used to maim and kill Kenyans. He actually promised that this will not happen. But what we are seeing 2 years down the line, we are seeing the same leadership having created a new squad that is actually parallel to the National Police Service and therefore acting with impunity across the country. Those are just some of the examples you are highlighting. But then I'll give you very good examples from Nakuru. What happened in my own county, in Kuresoi. These are actually people dressing in jungle uniform who can, actually they don't take instruction from anybody except the governor, and they go on and maim or intimidate the rest. So we are sunk very low because the political leadership is losing ground, and the much they can be able to do, and which I think is going to be a strategy going forward, that they'll be intimidating their opponents. The major problem we now face is that the political leadership, especially the CS, has failed to rein in from the Watima Church to all those ones we have had in Kariobangi here, all the way to what is happening on Kalau, what happened in Malaba, what happened in Mbere, are consistent with the fact that the center cannot hold. Why? Because if there's a problem in terms of our security, Kenyans have lost trust in our own agencies. And I can take you back even to 2024 when Gen Z actually, when we had the Occupy Parliament. That tells you lack of trust. The same lack of trust now tends to portray an image that Kenyans need to prepare for the worst as we go into the real electioneering period come 2027. And what does this mean today? It basically means we have to arm and prepare ourselves for the worst because the current leadership has left Kenyans on their own. Why will you, for example, to date, that people who attacked Gachagua in that church have not been arrested? Even the member of parliament today being summoned, among those ones that the former CS Interior Matiang'i indicated that the next parliament was likely to have 40% of people who have got questionable character. And that's what we are seeing. So when the president is in bed with the very people, with that questionable character, he has no more authority to control. And I'm looking forward to a situation where if Kenyans don't rise up, it's going to be worse than what we are facing today.
Dr. Mbai, you see, when you look at the goon, I call it